been a sunny Tuesday afternoon, and we are once again here for our DepEd Itzulay online tutorial. And of course, we are already in our week 5 of our quarter 4. But then before we start, of course, our discussion, maybe uh, have a quick shout out first sa lahat ng estudyante ng San Mariano National High School. At the same time, all of the students from the whole Philippines are watching here at the DepEd EdTech Unit and DepEd Itzulay. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Same goes with our DepEd officials sa SDO Isabela, headed of course by our SDS, Madam Madeline Makaling, and of course, Ma'am Edna Abuan and Sir Dante Marcelo. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. And of course, as I've said, we are already on our week 5. We are done with our week 4 last Tuesday, and that is about critiquing travelogue or travel essay. Okay? So, mag-isa ko ngayon because Sir Kit is on a travel for a training, maybe. I think so. Si Sir Kit ay wala. Very busy, Sir Kit. And I would like to congratulate, of course, my partner for having been awarded as the exemplary tutor last Saturday sa atin pong quarter 3. Congratulations. Tutor Kit truly deserve. Okay? And pasok na tayo kaagad sa ating challenge of the week last Tuesday. Okay? And this is you're going to think about the town where you grew up or the town that you live in now. Pretend that you're a stranger seeing it for the first time. And then you're going to describe what is unique about your town and what makes the place and people unique from others. Okay? And of course, you're going to write a short travel essay about your town, maybe following the format on how Tutor Kit has done his examples last time, although wala siya last time because nag-brown out, and it was I and Tutor Nova who took charge last Tuesday's session. Okay? Yun ata yung tungkol sa Gabaldon Falls, as I remember. Okay? But then before that, syempre, would like to greet some of our learners who are present here in our session today, especially Joseph Conrad Bulaklak, na napakaaga niyang pumasok sa link kanina. Same with Gray Zenny. Neslin is also here. Jazani from, of course, San Mariano National High School. Myra was my student a while ago. And then Christine Barut, Hazel, ayan, Kit RG. So I believe that some of you were able to maybe think on how it should be written. But then of course, medyo busy tayo ngayon because of the progressive face-to-face. And of course, learners like you are very busy with the schedule. That's the reason siguro kung bakit dalawa lang ang ating duties of the week. May isa kanina, but then I was already I did already the final draft of the slide decks, kaya hindi ko na siya naihabol. Okay? And of course, congratulations to these people. First of all, syempre, hindi nawawala sa ating list si Neslin, my student, my editor-in-chief sa aming school paper. Okay, katatapos lang din ng aming Journalympic, and hopefully we could get some awards during the awarding. So this is the output of Nestlin. Ang sabi niya, when you zoom out into this small town, you can picture an amazing and unique place that radiates a merry atmosphere that calls your feet to step on their ground. So, tempting yung place na to. You can feel like you're a famous artist when you go for the first time because of the people's kindness and hospitality. Filipinos are known to be hospitable. Wherein they treat you like a member of their family. To tell you, the river there was awesome. It is a good escape from everything if you're planning to take a break from the exhausting world of paper and pens. Nakaka-relate ako sa example ni Neslin. Okay? Because, of course, we are in the world of pen and paper. And congratulations, this has to be about the majestic barangay of Manlabo, San Mariano, Isabela. I think that's her place. Okay? And next, Kit RGC Runas. I was not able to download the picture. But anyway, what's important is the output. It's entitled Bass. Ang sabi niya, wearing the polo t-shirt I stole from my father's wardrobe, the smell though was unpleasant. I can tell that this wall, all because of the bass smell like this, it's like their own brand of perfume. Outside the rectangle window, it felt like the world was a movie and I was just watching from the bass. The street lights were everywhere like it was December, although it was mid-May. The dripping sweat against my back provoked a series of shivers, and I thought I was surrounded by clouds in my passenger seat. Okay, skip. That's the feeling. My body became restless from sitting for almost 4 hours now. I kept on staring at the mountains, which were also looking back at me. I got tired of seeing them. I wasn't familiar with this place, but the only thing that matters is this was the way home. Ayan, pauwi na siya. And of course, Kit RG is also from San Mariano. Sabi ni Neslin, errors daw sa there. Yeah. Hindi siya automatic na nag-autocorrect. Anyway, it's good. Congratulations to you both. And i-claim nyo na agad mamaya. I-remind nyo ako doon sa GCash worth 50 pesos. May utang pa ata ako sa inyong dalawa last Tuesday. But then, anyway, yeah. You just have to remind me by and by. Okay? Now, let's move to our flash review. Remember that our last topic is about travel essay. Okay? Travel essay, travelogue. Now, the given direction is you have to give a thumbs up. Ayan, ganito. If the statement is true, and thumbs down if it's false. Okay? Drop your answers in our comment section. I'll be reading some of your answers. I'll be saying some of your answers from the comment section because magta-thumbs up and down lang naman kayo. Okay? But then remember to what do you call this? To specify your answer to what specific number it is. Number 1 ba siya, 2 or 3? First, a travel essay or a travelogue does not need a story or a personal narrative centered on the author. Is it thumbs up or thumbs down? Yan. I'll be waiting for your answers. Thumbs up ba yan? Or thumbs down? Do you agree with the statement? A travel essay or a travelogue does not need a story or a personal narrative centered on the author. Ayan. We have answers from Nicole Siringan. Thumbs up daw. Ayan. Edward Dadit from Alibadabad National High School. Kit RG, thumbs down. Ano kaya ang clue kung bakit thumbs down yan? Or thumbs up? The answer is thumbs down. So tama si Kit RG. Ayan. Very good. Now let's have the second one. Hazel is also correct. Thumbs down. And Neslin also. A travel essay for number 2 may include photos of places of interest to enhance its readability. Ang daling sumagot, ano? You just have to look at the clues. Kung may mga positive word, agree, di ba? But then, pag may negative na word doon na naisama, maybe it's thumbs down or you don't agree at all. Okay? So for number 2, Joseph is also correct for number 1. Number 2, thumbs up. Kit RG also, thumbs up. And Neslin. What about the others? Ayan. Kane Romiel Manawis is also watching with us. Thumbs up din. Si Hazel, same as to Mark Anthony. Athena also. And let's reveal the answer. It's thumbs up. Ayan. Very good. 2 out of 2. Carla Angel is also correct. Number 3. In writing a travel essay, you do not need a unified tone or voice in telling the story. Is it thumbs up or thumbs down? By and by, again, titingin ako sa right side because I'm using the phone so that I could read your answers. 2 devices at the same time. Ayan. So for number 3, is it thumbs up or thumbs down? In writing a travel essay, you do not need a unified tone or voice in telling the story. Number 3, according to Neslin, is a thumbs down. What about the others? Okay. Bakit kaya thumbs down? Ayan. Nagkakagulo na sila sa sagot. Mark Anthony, thumbs up. Hazel also, thumbs down. Edward, thumbs down. Majority of you answered thumbs down. Is the answer thumbs down? Yes. It's because siguro the nat is your clue to tell that this is somewhat a negative statement because of the nat. Very good. So 3 out of 3 ang iba sa inyo and the rest are 2 out of 3. Okay? Sige. Now let's move to our topic for today, which is the joys of food writing. Actually, I've inserted 2 challenges here, and I hope that I could solicit answers from you as quick as possible, especially those who are set B sa aming school, in which they will just have our discussion. They were not able to catch up with our discussion yesterday and today. This was our topic. But then for those set B, medyo week 6 na yung kanilang magiging topic next week. Okay? Ayan. Kabisado to ni Kit RG. Sabi dyan, what's the strangest food that you've ever tried to eat or to eaten? What have you tried to eat, to have eaten yet, which you consider as the strangest food? Okay, you're going to describe it in 2 to 3 sentences, or kung kukulangin at medyo broad ka mag-isip, then it's okay to have at least 4 sentences. Okay? Again, the question is, what's the strangest food you have ever tried? Sige. So I'm going to maybe wait for a minute for your answers, and while waiting, I would like, of course, to have to greet the following people who are also here with us. Edmar Butak from San Mariano National High School. Almost San Mariano National High School ang ating viewer. Except Joseph Conrad Bulaklak. Ayan. We also have Daryl Martinez, Richelle May Aison, all from San Mariano National High School, Lynn Jane Kabawatan, and then Louisdale is also here. Naira Dagman, Humes Herodotus. Ayan. So hello sa inyong lahat. Hello din sa aking mga co-teachers sa San Mariano National High School if they are watching. Especially Sir Oswald, who is our ICT coordinator and LIS coordinator for the senior high school. Yes! We have an answer from Ma'am Nova. Sabi niya, the strangest food I have tried is durian. Actually, Ma'am, that was also the answer of my students yesterday when we got the progressive face to face. Ako kasi hindi pa ako nakatikim ng durian. Only the candy. Ayan. However, sabi niya, after how many bites, the smell was bearable and the taste was really delicious. Quite strange, yet something my taste buds always look forward to. Ayan, si Ma'am Nova ng unang sumagot. And we also have Antonio Maipa, adobong palaka daw. It tastes like a regular chicken. It is very rich in flavor and the spices gave it a nice kick. Yummy. Ayan. Masarap ba ang palakang adobong palakang bukid? Yes. Hello din kay Maria Eliza May Maines. Yan. You know the most strange the strangest food that I've taken in my entire life is the coconut worm. It's an example later on. The coconut worm. Ito siya. Yan. The coconut worm. You'll just have to put cooking oil, tapos ilalagay mo siya, and then you're going to cook it until it turns parang magba-brownish na siya. And then ready to be eaten. Ayan, masarap. Masarap yung coconut worm. Ang Ilocano niyan sa amin ay abaling. So we have the abaling. And other than that, on the left side, you have the palakang bukid. Okay? By and by, magpapasa ako ng sagot. You can just drop down your answers in the comment section, and then I'm going to read pag nakita ko. Okay? Jerry's Grill daw, according to Joseph. Yan. Yayamanin. Okay. So, we have the example, Palakang Bukid. Siyempre, this was written by Tutor Kit. Ayan. Before leaving yesterday, he was able to have some examples for us. So, ang sabi niya, I picked a leg from the plate and the garlic buttery aroma filled my nostrils. It smelled familiar. I had my doubts though. It didn't mask the fact that I'm about to eat a frog. Okay? I had to slowly bite down into the flimsy golden brown leg. I tentatively chewed, mulling over its taste with my tongue. Pondered its truly chicken-like taste. I swallowed and smiled. That was good. So, mapapansin nyo, the example of Tutor Kit is somewhat simple yet very comprehensive. From the opening statement, the details, up to the last sentence, damang-dama mo, you are really, parang na-imagine mo yung kanyang gustong sabihin, the descriptions itself, okay, about the Palakang Bukid. Okay? And, of course, I once had the experience of eating this Palakang Bukid when I was in my secondary. And really, it tastes like a chicken. Mas masarap pa nga ata yung Palakang Bukid kesa doon sa chicken na binibili sa palengke. Okay? Now, we have also answers from Lynn Jane Kabawatan. Sabi niya, the strangest food that I've tasted is a tropical fruit, disguised by its large size and spiky, hard outer shell. Durian has a pungent smell, but when you taste it, it's pretty good. Same with uh, the example, ano, the food that has been eaten by Ma'am Nova. Si Lynn Jane ay durian din. But then the details on how it was written is parang magkaiba. Okay? But then it's good. The organization of thought is good. Okay? Ayan. So here are the concept about food writing. First, food writing is all about passion. Sabi niya, passion. A passion for food, for taste, and for the senses. 'Di ba? If you cannot write even a single or sentences, group of sentences, if you do not know, if you are not fan, of course, of food, okay? Pag hindi kasi natin gamay, or pag we are only fan of eating without knowing what the food is, ano yung mga ingredients, mga procedures on how to cook that certain food, then wala tayong appreciation of the food. But then, of course, if we have passion, madedevelop yung ating parang, what do you call that, appreciation on how the food was produced. Okay? Next. Before that, I'm going to read one example pa. And this is from Kit RG. Sabi niya, my mom cooked this meal for my dad, and I was not aware that the meal was specifically for him. The meal had these various vegetables, and it looks good. It even tickles my sense of smell. My stomach begins to growl, and my mouth began to dry. I need to eat instantly. When I brought it to my mouth and tried to chew it, it tasted bitter. They were all bitter. Then I remember why this meal is specifically for my dad. Oh, ano kaya yun? Parang type of suspense para kay Kit RG. But then, ganun kasi natututo yung mga learners, especially those who are really online every Tuesday, on how the given examples, our examples are being written and produced, especially the examples of Tutor Kit. Ayan, Sir Kit, kailangan may pa-bonus ka sa akin kasi ina-advertise kita. Next, food writing is focused on making, preparing, or eating food in narrative and creative ways. So it's not only writing alone, basic writing patterns, but then it has to be in the most creative ways. Okay? Other than that, we have, ayan, sige, mag-scroll lang ako. It's 423. It's not about the food itself, but the person describing it. So, hindi ito tungkol sa food lang na ilalatag sa table, but then it's all about you describing the food. Kahit siguro hindi yun gaanong kasarapan, but then when you have to make details about it, the best details about it, siguro mapapakain even yung hindi masyadong gusto, hindi palakain. Okay? But then because of the details, kakain at kakain. Okay. If you want to know what food means, you must turn to food writing. Yes, definitely naman. Because if you wanted to discover foods, especially from other regions, from other countries, we have to read books or articles about food. Okay. Now this is also an example about food. It was written also by my partner, Tutor Kit. It's entitled My Mom. Okay? Ang sabi niya, my mother boils a pot full of coconut milk, gently simmering with diced carrots, sayote, and potatoes. She calls it Chicken Maryland. Okay? You have to take note of the details. It is quite the delicacy me and my siblings fight for on a Sunday after church. After meetings and over discussions of who came late at church and how our dog Midnight dug another hole somewhere in the garden. So ang dami niyang isinama. The opening statement is that the opening paragraph has a lot of parang ingredients, okay? Including the dog. And then, the second paragraph, on rainy Sundays when our church shoes are out the kitchen half wet in mud and rainwater, she would cook sinigang. And the house would smell sweet and tangy when she adds grass sampalok and sili to her concoction. So you just imagine, the sinigang, pag meron na siyang sampalok and then sili, maamoy at maamoy mo kasi yun when it's being cooked. And of course, ma-appreciate mo kung paano siya niluluto. Kung sa amoy pa lang, the smell pa lang is delicious na. What more doon sa real serving na. Okay? Beads of sweat would dot her forehead from the steam. That's the mother. Okay? That's the mom of tutor kid. A strand of hair would twirl on her face like tentacles as she wipes it with her shirt. We dig in dipping the tender meat cuts into the saucer brimming with patis. So may papatis pa si tutor kid. Okay, hello kay Christine Grace from Alibadabad National High School. And ang last words are, she'd eat last. Okay? Now, if you are going to go further, if you're going to analyze the example, you could just, if you're going to chop it per paragraph, makikita mo on how connected the sentences, the ideas, even though we have a lot of details, naka-intact yung pupuntahan nung essay, which is about food. Wala siyang sinamang iba. It's just about food. Okay? So, ganun dapat ang pagsusulat ng food essay. Now, next. Ang sabi dyan, food writing, food is often a vehicle by which we see our culture. And writing about food can lead us to write about cultural history, family, religion, regional economies, immigration, and more. So, as I've said to my students a while ago, ang sabi ko, food becomes a vehicle for us to introduce our culture from other regions or from region to regions. Okay? Because, say for example, as Ilocanos are known to be a good producers of pinakpet o dinengding ang tawag namin sa pinakpet. And of course, from other regions, they're also good in cooking their main dish, yung kanilang regional dish. Okay, say for example, Tuyigaraw. Pag pupunta ka sa Tuyigaraw, they are known to have their pansit batil patong. So it's part of their culture. Kasi pag pupunta ka doon, of course, ang una mong hahanapin as a tourist is yung food na kilala sila. At of course, when you go home, dala-dala mo yon na you have eaten something out of the place that you have visited. And that's your culture. And that means that food had become a vehicle so that they were able to introduce their culture to you as a tourist. Okay. Next, Again, I have to give you 1 minute for this. If you have to carry your own food for your 1 week trek, ang sabi dyan, into the mountains, what would you take in your backpack? No need to give your explanation. Just the food. Okay, you just have to list at least three. So yeah, I'm going to give you, of course, a minute to have your answers. Okay, and while doing so, of course, I would like to greet other people na naman who are here with us. Crystal Kate, Julian Makahilig, Christian Robles Canapi, hello sa inyong lahat. Katrina Miguel Magusib, Jericho Labendino from Alibadabad National High School, Jennifer Galasinao also, Rainier Rosete, Kate Agtang Malilin, and Carl Christopher E. Mangsat. Hello sa inyong lahat. Okay? Sa akin, if I'm going to have a week trek into the mountains, dadalhin ko for in my backpack is my favorite dish, adobo. Kasi hindi siya madaling masira. Those things na hindi madaling masira. Canned goods maybe, but then pipiliin ko lang. And then bottled drinks, especially water. So those are the things, okay? Ang sagot ni Joseph, my backpack of rice with egg, yan, hot dog pang breakfast, and pancake with the use of, yan, breakfast niya. Okay? So, kay Joseph, it's about breakfast. Antonio Maipa, biscuits, hard candles, ayan, canned goods, especially sardines, your favorite, and then bottled water. Nagtitipid si Sir Antonio Maipa. Okay? I'm not familiar kasi with the other tutor. Sorry kung nababanggit ko as a student. Ayan. What about the rest? Biscuits, ano? Yeah, I forget the biscuit. I'm fond of eating skyflakes. Pero nakalimutan ko. Okay. So it's 4:32. Sige, I'll just read your answers by and by. These are the tips for food writing. First, do not try to sound like you think you should sound. Write it in your own voice, in your own style. Okay? And then you have to avoid the lazy IOUs. We are fond of doing this. Pag food na kasi ang pinag-uusapan, we tend to use these words: delicious, luscious, scrumptious. Also, we have to try to avoid tasty, yummy, kasi food na yon. Okay? Food na kasi ang pinag-uusapan. They tend to sound juvenile. Okay? So, hindi na pwede. Ayan. Should I read the example pa kaya? Kaya pa kaya? Sige. This is example. The mashed eggplant was coated by the semi-burned scrambled eggs. I bit a piece off, and then the egg melted into battery. Go. I didn't mind the okra-like texture. It was worth it. Yan. This is also a good example. So if you imagine, if you're going to read it per line, parang matatakam ka doon sa eggplant na may scrambled egg, especially in the morning. Siyempre with the coffee. Di ba? Okay. Other than that, you have adverbs are weak. So you have to choose strong verbs instead. Because verbs are action words. Okay? Mas nanamnamin ng mga readers natin yung mga verbs instead of the adverbs. Okay? And then shingle the bottom of the pan with the potatoes versus Attractively arrange the potatoes in an overlapping pattern. Okay? So that's the difference. Kailangan eksakto lang siya, hindi siya overload. Ayan. Then, three adjectives is too many. So we have to lessen our use of adjectives. Maybe two or one is enough when we are doing food essay writing. Okay. And then you have to use all the senses when describing the food, not just the taste and smell. I wonder how we would insert the hearing. But then siguro, in some cases, just like the example a while ago, the first example, yung dog na nagdadag, okay? Siguro we could insert the hearing, the sense of hearing, for an ingredient so that meron siyang parang spices sa ating writings, sa ating write-ups. Okay? And then, other than that, we have, you have to think of someone asking you, why am I interested in this story, recipe, or blog post? Bakit ako interesado? You keep asking yourself all throughout the writing process to identify what to leave in or take out. Parang, ang gusto niyan is general to specific. Okay? General to specific ang writing. Why? Because if we're going to introduce our subject, sa opening statement pa lang, mauubusan tayo. Hindi natin, parang wala ng suspense. Okay? So we have to describe first, to make descriptions, details, before we reveal what the subject is. Okay? Yanon kasimple ang writing. And according to Hazel, for me, I want to take with me my favorite food, which is papaitan. Ay, hindi ka makakaakyat pag papaitan. Papaitan daw na baka. Pwede pong masira agad, pero kainin ko na po agad. Kapag adobong karne, corn foods, and also water for and also water po like others po. Okay? Ako kasi pag kumain na ako ng pinapaitan ngayon with my age, hindi na ako makakaakyat ng bundok kasi sasakit na yung every part of my body ay magpe-pain. So, hindi pwede ang pinapaitan. That's a sign of aging. Okay. Next, don't be afraid to use humor if it's appropriate to the subject matter. Sometimes, of course, we need to inject humorous lines para naman hindi siya boring. Okay? Para hindi siya boring. Now, we have the checkpoint. Hindi na kaya. So, we'll have the checkpoint in our review later on. Sa next Tuesday. Okay? Kailangan natin bilisan. So this will be your next challenge for next week, for Tuesday. Ayan. Food writing. You're going to describe an ulam or any dish your mom, dad, tita, lolo, lola, or friend cooks that you particularly love. Okay? Yung gustong-gusto nyo na niluluto ng mga mahal nyo sa buhay, o also a friend kung meron, kung may nagluluto sa inyo. Okay? And then you're going to write a short narrative about you experiencing that dish with your 5 senses. Senses yan. Sinuntok ng bata yung letter S. Okay? And then you're going to post your food writing using the hashtag #Nonfiction. If not, itag nyo na lang ako sa aking Facebook account so that I could easily see your outputs, and then automatically na i-assess ko yun. Babasahin namin ni Tutor Kit. And malay nyo, next Tuesday, mapipili yung output nyo for the duties of the week. You can now screenshot this particular challenge in which kailangan nyo rin pala to for your performance output sa creative nonfiction every week so that buo yung grades nyo, yung inaasahan na fulfilling grades ay mapapasa inyo. Okay? And of course, before I end, let me have a certain quote from John Harvey Kellogg. Food is simply sunlight in cold storage. That's how simple it is. Okay? Thank you once again for tuning in with me. I'll see you again with Tutor Kit next Tuesday for our week 6. Thank you for your participation. Bye-bye.